Part 2. Painting with Scissors. Matisse was no longer little. Day by day, he grew into a white-bearded grandpa. Stroke by stroke, he grew into a big painter who had brought the biggest gifts into the world. One thing that hadn't changed, however, is Matisse's unusual habit of looking at doves. One day in 1941, the doctor told Matisse that he had cancer. But thanks to Lydia, Matisse's caretaker, with whom he escaped to southern France during the war. After a few surgeries, Matisse had to stay in bed and use a wheelchair most of the time. Despite his limited range of movement, Matisse made a book about circus, with lively paper acrobats, clowns, and animals of scissors. Yes, a pair of tailor scissors. This secret skill was probably inherited from his weaver ancestors. A book could no longer hold Matisse's big dreams. Matisse got his assistants to paint on big sheets of white paper with colors he chose. Matisse would then cut out shapes that the assistants would pin to the walls and move the shapes around where Matisse wanted. And because Matisse couldn't travel and missed a lovely trip to Tahiti, he made himself a little garden all around him where he could walk. There were leaves, fruits, and a bird. These gigantic pieces of paper covered 2 walls of his studio. Matisse also had a favorite swimming pool in Cannes that he misses, so he made himself a pool that ran all around 4 walls of his dining room. A room soon could no longer hold Matisse's big dreams. Matisse had been so absorbed in covering his walls, glass windows, and even the priest's vestments of a church for 4 years. One day, the doctor said Matisse was dying. Lydia, Matisse's model, friend, personal assistant, and caretaker, kept his secret even in the last days. Matisse had been totally absorbed in the arts until his last breath. Lydia stayed by his side until he breathed his last. We all understand now that nothing, not even space and time, could hold Matisse's big dreams. The end.